Alright, boys. Now this is the inmate call, and I may do another video later showing the 11-inch call. I want to show you this here. This is interesting. See that old nail there? Now I've shown some videos where you can run this machine in like a sports field if you decided to, running all-terrain low conductors, running a custom upper Ferrous limits. Okay, I show videos like that. That's not what I'm going to show here. It's going to be similar though. We're going to trade programs here. We're going to all-terrain high conductors. Now, you've seen my earlier video. All-terrain high conductors in a real fall-polluted site looking for gold rings, all-terrain high conductors, and even all-terrain low conductors can struggle. Bait surfing Seawater seems to have advantage, huh? Well, watch this. Now, there's that nail. I've got this custom upper Ferrous limits, but I'm going to mash the horseshoe button. I don't really have to. Here, look. See what that nail reads? Alright? So I'm going to change programs here. Beach surfing Seawater. It's back in there too, look. See where that nail reads? Now, where's Sharpshooter going with this? Well, remember, you can be in a modern trash site looking for gold rings. And oh, by the way, you can find nickels too with it that you can miss with all-terrain general, all-terrain low conductors, all-terrain high conductors. You could miss them or get less than, let's just say, less than stellar ID. ID could be more in error, even if you do detect them. So it may give you something more to go on with a surfing Seawater. Well, that's modern trash. Look at there, the old nail. So see where that nail reads. I'm going to mash the horseshoe button. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to transition over here to the old all-terrain low conductors. Mash the horseshoe button in it. Oh, look at there. So they have about the same ID. So could you set up beach surfing Seawater, hunting a sports field? Beach surfing Seawater is going to hit a lot of your gold rings. You know, mile ground, you're going to get, you're going to, for this little call, now I'm going to do a video with a stock call just to see how it behaves here. So I'm in there. I've got the horseshoe button off. I've even got the horseshoe button here in iron tone on that nail. Let's see here. Let's put this old nickel right there, boys. See what happens. You hear that? We didn't hear that when that old nickel wasn't there, did we? So I can rotate on that baby and get a non-ferrous ID. Now, that ID right there is probably going to be more in error versus all-terrain low conductors. But look, a gold ring in a sports field, for example, around a stadium, you're not really worried so much about the ID. A 33 on this machine, you're going to dig it every single day looking for gold. Okay, now I'm going to transition back to all-terrain low conductors. Let me get this speed reduced. Now, when I showed you the beach surfing Seawater, that was speed 4, okay? So all-terrain low conductors here, speed 4. And I'm going to go up here and I'm going to change the upper Ferrous back to an upper of 8. Now remember, now this is horseshoe out. So you get to hear what you hear on that nickel. Now, disclaimer here. The stock call won't do what you're seeing this inmate call do, okay? Running upper Ferrous limits 8 or 9 on this machine. So that small call is hitting that. You can see the trace. But remember, all-terrain low conductors can miss gold rings masked in sights. You won't even hear them if you've got 0 through 4 notch. Possibility. Again, you get to make up your own mind. Now, we're going to transition back over here. Now, I'm not going to say how good this surface seawater setup like this will do. Now, remember, that's a pretty good nail there. What does it do when we put this smaller gold ring in here? What do we get? Now, disclaimer here. What I did originally, let me see if I can scan around here. I backed it off to 68, opening up. You might consider opening that up at 66. See what I've done there? Remember, you still get to rotate on a target. Hear that? So you would, so if you get that, you're seeing it up there. I wonder if you got food on a nail and it's reporting up there. Well, if there's a non-ferrous target there, you would get that. How many nails are going to come in that window? Now, I lowered it to 66. The ground may change iron a little bit. Okay. All I'm saying is you might want to use this where you got them old gold rings hiding. Okay. You may pick up some other good lower conductive stuff. You can pick up higher conductive stuff running this program too. But notice what happens. See, as that low conductor gets down there, the ID comes up. We'll keep the camera running here. I've got some bad weather in here. Just for gee whiz to show you all, hey, old sharpshooter don't even know what's going to happen here. A high conductive quarter in there beats surface seawater like I've got it set up. Just like I would expect. See, the ID goes lower even than the nail. See it? See, that nail reads higher than what that quarter nail reads together. So this would not help you on high conductors in that position. But it could help you on a low conductor to include a gold ring. Alright. But now that's a pretty good sized nail. And we'll put this gold ring back in here and sweep. Okay, so you hear that, and it's busting that window up there. Okay, now just out of gee whiz, let's just go back to all-terrain low conductors. And we're at upper Ferrous limits 8. So we don't have sharpshooter stuff in there. You see there? You don't get that gold ring. So, right here in this program right here, upper Ferrous limits 8, all-terrain low conductors, you would miss that gold ring in the wild in all likelihood. You would miss it, plus you can miss some other stuff with bigger fall over it. Beach surfing seawater, I already showed you that it can really perform in the modern trash on even smaller gold rings with a notch of 0 through 4. I'm back in it again. See what I'm saying? Every little thing can help you, boys, especially when you're out there running around in sights. Now, I'm going to close this video out by just mentioning this. I seen a gentleman last night on the Treasure Net forum. Here's what he said. Think about this. Now, what happened to him probably happened. He said, oh, that day is too. I dig all zinc and penny signals because I found 2 925 rings and they read 85. 292 silver rings read 85 on that machine. Well, yeah, they could. The only question I would have for him is did he check what frequency did he find them in? Did he change that frequency on that detector to 14 max and did that ID shoot up? What would that tell you? Oh, yeah, there was some masking with them rings. Could have been iron, could have been lower conductive non-ferrous trash. So see, I've showed you what you can do with that DS2 to expose. You know, you may see a silver ring in a sports field running notch. You may see it. And I see, I don't know how this guy had his machine set up when he seen what he seen. I don't know about a 925 silver ring, a clean hit on the DS2 reading 85. I'm not so sure about that. I believe you'd probably see a higher reading unless there was masking. But hey, the old sharpshooter has been wrong before. Anyway, that's going to conclude the video. I hope you enjoyed. Manticore, latest version update as of May the 7th, 2024, the M8 coil.